This whole phase 2 of the unit, rooftop tent, awning, our power, our aircon, our lights, water system, pump, water pump, everything it didn't have from the first time was about finally got me shit together to do a Troopy video. Put this camera over here. As soon as I walked outside, it started raining. Anyway, guys, finally got around to revealing the Troopy to you guys. That is the Troopy today. As you can see, our most recent add to it externally is this awning, 270-degree bat wing awning, and an Ironman Orion 1400 rooftop tent. You can hear the fans cutting because I've got the aircon going on in there. I'll show you what this phase 2 part of it, what we've got done. It's ready to go out. We could stay out there for a few days at a time now if we didn't run the aircon at night so often. Okay guys, you've seen it, a lot of this the first time. We got all this fitted out by Dale Wright order alarm. Whack a phone number down below if you're looking to have anything fabricated, anything mechanical on your car. Crash repairs, the lot. I showed you in the first video when we first got it done. Stripped it back, repainted it, plugged up the holes that were in the bottom of it from previous users and seats and things like that, tie down spots, soundproofed it, some felt, heat proofed it also. So when it's cool in here, it's going to stay cooler longer before putting this aluminium composite down. It is all sealed in here. Dale reckons I'll be able to hose the back of it out. It's sealed that well, but I'm not going to try that, mate. I went with the seats just the fit out just on this side. We didn't want to go flash. It's very utilitarian, very simple. We've done it to maximize our space when we're taking other people and when we're taking donations, so we can flip between the two. And when, you know, we can take other people, us stay inside and another couple can stay up. You know, it will bed 4 people now. People up top, they don't get the aircon. I'm sleeping inside. You can hear that fan going because I've got the aircon on. We'll get in there, I'll show you what we've done. So, it's not too loud in here. The power unit, I'll shut this door so I'm nice and cool. Got the fridge there and the freezer there. It's not turned on. I've only just turned the inverter on so I can get that aircon happening. So I'm nice and cool in here. It is stinking hot out there, guys. 280 amp hour lithium LiPo battery in there. Our inverter and a kill switch there and turn everything off. Does have, as you can see, fans there, keeping that cool in there because it's sealed. That is our aircon, a small house air conditioner that's been cannibalized. The condenser compressor is here. That's to turn our inverter on for our power supply. And the fans for the aircon is up in front of the diff, up under the vehicle, up bolted flat against the floor. As I showed you guys before, got all these little cutouts in the side of here for storage. Got me Mong knife there. What's that? A fuel filter. This seat's down at the moment because we got Mum here and Mina. When we're travelling, that would be up like that. And we've still got all the space here. I can still fit my bike in here. Still carrying 2 people sitting here. So it's not a space to live in. It's a space that suits us for what we do. Carrying a lot of stuff to give to people and the passengers that we do have, which is mainly Mina, you know, and a lot of the time Mina's sitting in there beside Neenee. But this trip when we go away, Gonna have this seat down so Mum and Neenee can sit in here behind. We've got this space just to fill up, so we will be a bit limited on donations we can take away this time, but it suits us for what we do. You know, I thought about this for ages. How can I get the maximum space so we can carry things around? A lot of the Troopy builds that I've seen, they're set up like campers in the back of them, so they can edit and things like that. I won't be editing in this. I don't need that. We need a fridge, we need a place to sleep, we need somewhere to carry all our stuff. I'm getting out now, so I'll turn that off. That's not too loud at all. I'll be able to sleep with that. I sleep with a fan that's much louder, and incredible how quickly that cools down. Oh, indicator for our battery, straight on the dash, telling us how many kilowatts we're using, amps, everything. Don't know if that's showing up for you. A lot of you who didn't see the previous video of the first phase of the Troopy is probably wondering, how do we sleep in here? That is a mattress up here. Like this, I've got two boxes that have carpet on the bottom of them. They just slide straight in, and this mattress comes down and sits flat on it. Those two boxes carry all our foodstuffs, all the things we need when we're on the road to eat, when we're out camping, compacting clothes, blankets, pillows, things like that, tucked away so they're not getting mixed up with the donations and things like that. With Mum with us, we'll probably be only taking one box, which will be there, so they can still sit here. You know, I don't think they're going to be wanting to be travelling around in the back of a car, not being able to put their feet down all day if both boxes were in here. That's why I got two boxes made up, so we can take one or two boxes. So if they want to be just chilling like this, we can slide the box up under here and we've got all this space. If they don't want to be chilling and would like to sit up and give their legs a rest, get the blood flowing back into them, you can slide the box down that way and things can go up on top of them. Everything we've designed in this has a purpose. We do, like I just showed you, the power unit there, it's the only power point we have. We don't need multiple power points throughout it. Unnecessary spending for convenience up there. If we want more power in there at night, we can just plug a power board in for our 24 volt things. We've got USB charger there. On the side of the condenser box, we have USB charger. Got the fridge, power, aircon, water. When designing this, I was racking my brain, where can we put an extra tank? The extra weight, you know, how much extra did we want to carry? These vehicles were designed to cover vast distances. They've got two fuel tanks, two 90-litre fuel tanks, 180 litres of fuel. They're designed for countries like South Africa, Australia, when you're out miles away from fuel stations. That never happens in Laos. I've travelled before with both fuel tanks filled. Once the sub tank got down, I changed it to the other one, the front one, and I've never used the sub tank again. There's no need. Laos is such a small country. There's villages everywhere. All villages have their own little fuel stations that will, even if it's a small one, it will get you to the next big servo. So there was no need for the sub tank. So we got BB to take the fuel tank off, clean it out and put it back on there as a water tank. Got our little pump there, our switch there. I'm going to get a little hose that just connects on there and just hangs down here, or hangs under here, down through here. You know, only about 18 inches long, just for when we're cooking out here. You just want water for your jug, you can just turn it on, or this setup, we plug this in, so it can be sitting up in here, pull it out, or it's got enough hose on the back end of it here to sit it out underneath the vehicle and just turn it on there. There we go. we've got our shower. Got our shower. That's got about 10 metres on it. We can connect it, have it hanging off a tree away from our camp area. We've got a 90 litre fuel water tank that we've taken up, no extra weight, because we didn't have to add add that extra weight of water. We've just converted our fuel tank. Just got this hose connector. There we go. Switching it off. It's as simple as that. Power on, power off. You don't need anything else than that. I've seen some really nice setups, really professional panels and things like that. We don't need it. It's, like I said, very simplistic. Just this little thing, couple of bucks. That's your mum step to get up into it. You could rig up a piece of wire, a plastic coated coat hanger, and just have a shower off the back there. And that's about it. You don't need much else for what we do in Laos. It is not a vehicle we're going to be going out and staying in the wilderness for days on end. It's going to be for when we're up in the villages, we can't get back to a major town where they've got a guest house at night, and we'll be able to stay up there with the villagers. The battery's charged by the alternator, of course, or when we're staying at a guest house, 10 litre lead. I've got another spare 10 litre lead I can join to that. We can just run it into our room while we're staying at a guest house. It'll charge the battery overnight. The power unit in there is set up to take solar, but we don't have solar at the moment. Like I said, wow, look at this unit. You're a nice looking unit, aren't you? Where'd you go? Whooshka in there. Yeah, so like I said, this is just here, easy access for power. We can just run a lead out. If we are out in the villages, we're out under here, under the awning. We can edit outside or just charge things. We can boil a jug off that. Anybody upstairs can just run a lead straight down into it. You know, if we want more power, more 24 volt power in there, we'll just run a power board to it. We don't need power points all over the place. One power point, 2 USBs, water on, water off switch, an aircon, fridge. What have I missed? What am I missing, guys? What do you reckon? What else do we need in there? On this trip, when we leave S.E.Asia and going up into those mountainous villages, I do plan on staying up there a night. So we'll give it a good workout then. We'll soon find out what we're lacking, won't we? That just sits there, doesn't move. Righto guys, what yous are all waiting for, no doubt. I'll get this happening. The awning. Bear with me guys, it's my first time doing it by myself. Jumping ahead of myself. I think I better put the rooftop tent up first, eh? Easy peasy. Oh no doubt is my ladder. Oh, there. Just looking for the zipper. There we go. It's going to be bloody hot up in here. I know. Like that. As you can see, from sideways rain, you still get a little bit in there, I guess, but you got a good bit of coverage protection, haven't you? From straight down rain. Good airflow. Take yous up in there. Just getting me breath back. Not that I'm buggered, because I'm bloody hot. It does have its own lights. Power over here for USB and things like that. Over there, charge things, we can connect that to the vehicle down below. A thing there for a aircon, one of those portable aircons on either side. Comes with its own mattress. There's the light up there with a connection there. Like I said, I've never used it. I'll get it all sorted out. Got pockets and everything up here for your phone, things like that. It's got a good hard case aluminium shell. What's this? Another little breathy hole down here, matching the other side there. But I don't know. Crikeys. You could be 7 foot and fit in this unit. And that mattress is pretty good. That is. That is. If you look from this way. How's that? Yep. Right, we'll get this awning up, hey? Undo that. Undo that there. Not pulling on it too hard. You don't want to jerk these things, of course. Got me little toolbox here that comes with it. Very well supplied. Oh, that even comes with a little ratchet. So these are our little cords. Just a quick release thing there. And then it's just, it is self-supporting. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? These things up here. It gets a bit windy. Screw in, then you can strap them down. They got tie downs here with the Orion 1400. This awning has lights. These got little magnetic pins, clips. That'll give you an idea of the light we got under here. Those, they just rip out like that. Connect straight back on. Magnetic. Great bloody idea. Sit under here at night, have a feed. We got plenty of light. Oh, another thing didn't show you. Switch up here. We got interior light now too. There you go. There is just a couple of things I do want to add to it, but we're in no hurry. Like a drop down cooker top, bench top, so we can just cook there. That's about it. That's about it. We got everything. This is a big top now, ain't it? Okay, I don't think Mum's seen it. Right. It's the GO, isn't it? It does come with its own roof racks for installation of solar panel up there. You can carry max tracks, your recovery track, things that you use to get out of the, which I will be getting a pair of, getting 4 of. I'm pretty stoked with that. I might sleep in it tonight. Oi, boss. Hey, Pen. You want to come look at this? I'm not talking to you. How you doing? Hey, this is Penny, our housekeeper's daughter. You get to come to work every day, don't you? I'll go get Mum, because she's going to be sleeping up there in a 78-year-old woman. We're going to get her climbing up into a rooftop tent. It's all set up if you want to have a look at it.
What's set up there?
The Troopy.
Oh.
She's thrilled, isn't she? Am I the only one who gets excited about this? Must be an Australian thing, eh? What do you think of that? You excited about that, Penny? You don't look real excited. So the lights. They are here, but I'll be able to just be out of our way along there. Up over there. Down the side. I'll watch you climb into it. Got to make sure you can get into it before we go away. If you can't get into it, you're not coming with us. You're not scared yet? All these other old blokes are checking your bum out. You know that, don't you? That's comfy, isn't it? It's big.
Hey, that's so cool.
Yeah.
We could drive like this and I'll wave to everyone.
Drive like I don't think so. It does come with bags that hang off the side, so when you climb up there you can hang your shoes in, things you don't want to take inside the tent, but they're still under cover. See the bags up there behind you? In there? No, on the mat. You're probably sitting on some of them.
Oh, is that what that is?
Some of the bags, yeah, they're just like garbage bags and shoe bags and old bag.
Yeah, I can't say that, can I?
No, I'd edit it out anyway if you said anything bad about me. Can you get down now?
Probably not.
It's a good thing you haven't got a bloody skirt on. Thank Christ for that.
Alright, that'll do.
So that's it, guys. Troopy phase 2 done. Just little bits and pieces we'll add to it as we find things that we need to do, but it's completely, wouldn't say completely livable off grid. It is for a few days, but like I said, it'll get us through any trouble we get to not having accommodation up in the mountains until we get back down into a guest house, and we can just charge the battery up there again and get out further into the mountains and not worry about getting back at night. No what?
Mountain lions?
No, it's just tigers in Laos.
Alright, no tigers to get up.
None's been seen for a while though. Okay, you can go back for your nana nap now. Turn these lights off. That's it, easy as that. Let us know below what we're missing, what you think. Oh, you're gonna ask. So I'm gonna I'll turn this off, don't know. You're gonna ask what it costs for a rooftop tent and the awning and that. The Ironman Orion rooftop tent in Thailand or Laos, you're looking at $1,500 US. That is a steal compared to Australia or the US. I've been looking at them for a while, and the Orion 1400 in the US at a good price you can get for like 2,490. In Australia you're looking at 3,500 Australian dollars was the cheapest I could find, which is about 2,500 US dollars. So it's $1,000 US cheaper than in the US here. No doubt made in China, and they can ship them here much easier than having to go overseas like they do in Australia and the US. Maybe tariffs put it up, but it's nearly 50% of the price, isn't it? 40% of the price. Oh well, the boss has finally showed a bit of interest. It was only about 500 for the awning fitted. So this whole phase 2 of the unit, rooftop tent, awning, our power, our aircon, our lights, water system, water pump, everything it didn't have from the first time was about $4,000 total. You can't do that in Oz. You can't. You know, just the labour costs, things like that, because the labour costs here in this part of the world are so much cheaper, and parts. Now it's starting to friggin' rain. Okay, gonna put it away. You know what I mean, but in total we have spent less than $10,000 fitting it out. It cost us under just $16,000 for the vehicle when we bought it. 2008 had 150,000 Ks on it. We probably haven't even got 160,000 Ks on it just yet. Like I said, it takes a long time to travel a little way in Laos not because of the condition of the roads, but because of the mountains. You know, very mountainous place, and we're always stopping and things like that. But I'm just dribbling on now. Our new setup, guys, our new setup, and we're chuffing off in a couple of weeks. Going to be really testing it out. Our new home away from home. The vehicle, as it is now, has cost less than $25,000. Suppose I better put the bloody ladder in, eh? It's got a bag for the ladder, but I don't know how long I'll be using it for, because I'm lazy. I also did purchase, while I was back in Oz, from Super Cheap Auto, Noco GB70 jump starter. It's big enough to start 8-cylinder petrol, 6-cylinder diesel, up to 40 times. Plus it's a torch and a power bank for charging phones, laptops, things like that. But it's mainly a backup system for if for some unknown reason we've got a flat battery up in the villages and we're on a flat or not on a hill, got some way of jump starting the vehicle. So peace of mind, peace of mind. See you next time. Geez, I got that put away just in time, didn't I? It's coming in.